All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
What is going on, Ship It Nation YouTube station? We are back with another edition of the NBA Quick Hit video. It's your boy Ham. I'm going to get in here. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. We got 7 games up on the docket. Going to get in and out in about, I'd say, 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere in that neighborhood. Going to walk through game by game, all 7 of them real quick, tell you who I like and tell you who I don't like, and go from there. First game up on the slate. It's a 17.5-point favorite. We got the Memphis Grizzlies, who played good last night, beat the Nuggets 3 or 4 nights ago, going into Charlotte, taking on the playoff contending Hornets tonight. We know the deal with the Grizzlies. Not going to play a lot of dudes. Going to sit a bunch of guys. You look over there at the roster, up and down that lineup, looks like a bunch of G League guys. So make sure you're paying close attention to them. Ja Morant has been out for quite some time. He's not going to play. Cedric Coward got declared out earlier. Former Tennessee great Jemai Meshack is going to sit this one out as well. Don't have a ton of interest in these Grizzlies. Then on the Hornet side, I do like LaMelo Ball. He would be my favorite my favorite Hornet at $8,600 on both sites. Really good price over on FanDuel. The number 2 for me would be Musa Diabete, would be my second favorite one. Don't have a ton of interest in this game. Shouldn't be a close contest, as you can tell by the high spread, but the Hornets are slated to score 125.5 points. So give me some LaMelo, give me some Diabete, and not a lot of interest in those Grizzlies, regardless of who suits up for them tonight. Next up on the slate is going to be the Lakers, the scorching hot Lakers, if you will, taking on the Magic going into Orlando. Give me some Luka, obviously. I love Luka, love the King. Mr. Triple-Double himself had a triple-double the other night at 8,000 on DK. And then DeAndre Ayton, if you're looking for some value at the center position, give me some DeAndre Ayton on both sites, 5,000 and 5,400. On the flip side, the Magic, not a ton to love over here. I guess if you had to go anywhere, it'd be Paolo at 91, and then maybe Wendell Carter at 53, but don't necessarily love it outside of that. Not getting to anything else. But, I mean, Luka, 60 points the other night. This is a little different animal, but I still like Luka. He's the highest price guy, highest projected guy on both sites as well. LeBron, I like. The value would be some Ayton and then Paolo as well. Next up on the slate is going to be the Cavs taking on the Pelicans. Pelicans playing a lot better with DeJounte. You know, you got Zion, the whole kit and caboodle over there. Don't really love this game from a fantasy perspective. Give me some Donovan Mitchell. Give me some Evan Mobley if I had to. And then on the other side, it would be DeJounte would be kind of the only one that I like for the Pels tonight in this one. Moving on to the next one, Warriors, still no Steph. Got drubbed last night. They're not going to play many dudes. I already saw Porzingis has been rolled out. Give me 1 second. Oh, Porzingis has already been rolled out in this one. Quentin Post at 3,700. That's a good looking. That's a good looking price for him. Nobody really else. DeAnthony Melton got midday downgrade. I doubt he's going to play. But yeah, Post would be my favorite Warrior. He's some good value at 3,700. Then on the other side, it'd be the walking triple-double. Jalen Johnson, 10-7 would be my favorite one. I mean, I would obviously have Luke a little bit ahead of him, but just if you wanted to get different, they did play last night, got drugged pretty good. But Jalen Johnson's always a good one to roster as well. Rockets played last night. Bam looks good, 8,900 always. At that price, I'm okay with Bam. And then the Rockets just pop off the page. Only slated to score 115, but I think I like him a lot better than that. Amin Thompson looks really good at 8,200. The Durantula, 8,800. And then Alperen Şengün, 8,600. Really like Şengün on DK at 8,600. That's a good price to pay for him. Not much else to love in that game. Not a lot of value in this game. Just looking over it, I don't see anything that I love. So we'll move on to the next game where Wemby got a midday downgrade as well. So make sure you're paying close attention to that. Another 17.5 point spread. Spurs can roll out their JV team and beat this Pacers team right now. Don't really love anybody on the Pacers. Just looking at it, Jay Huff, too expensive, $6,500, way too expensive. 4,700 on FanDuel, much more palatable for that. But man, you just can't trust the Pacers right now. And then the Spurs, obviously, Wemby's going to be the talking point in this contest. I want to say Castle got ruled out too. Let me just double check. Let me just double check real quick on Castle because I think he's out tonight. Yeah, Castle is out. Wemby's questionable. So Castle being out, obviously, De'Aaron Fox becomes more in play for me. Julian Champagnie, Dylan Harper, some really good value there at $4,500. I love Dylan Harper, especially if he gets to start tonight. Dylan's a pretty solid play. Should Castle miss, Devin Vassell at 5,200 is a good play as well. I mean, these Spurs just look really well. With Castle already being ruled out and Wemby gets ruled out next, then you could be looking at a Luke Cornett at $3,200. So he always, 25 minutes always plays well, gets a lot of blocks, rebounds, things like that. So at 3,200, a little bit better play than my boy Tolu Smith last night at basically the same price. But this is not going to be much of a game. But obviously, big news: Wemby at midday downgrade and Castle already ruled out. He must have stayed up late last night watching those. That 31-27 game for that fine young gentleman from UConn put up quite the performance in the tournament. So moving on to the next game, you got the Clippers, you got the Mavs. Decent game, 235 point total, so pretty decent game. Clippers, Kawhi, he's always in play, $9,700. Don't really love anybody else on the Clippers, no value. I take that back. Brook Lopez at $4,600. Center position is just absolutely loaded tonight with value. And then Darius, 7,800 is fine. Looking better on FanDuel at 7,100. Not a must-have or anything, but certainly if you wanted to get different, he does project pretty well tonight. And then Cooper on the other side, Cooper 85, is a good play. Ryan Nembhard, 3,900. That's a phenomenal play. If he's starting, you got to get Ryan Nembhard in there. Some great value there. So love me some Nembhard. Ryan Nembhard, that is. Love me some Ryan Nembhard, Kawhi, Brook Lopez. This game is better than I originally thought it was going to be. Next game up on the slate. That is the last one. That's all 7 games. I went fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's all 7 games right there. Let's just kind of recap real quick. Value-wise, it's going to be Nembhard. It's going to be Dylan Harper. I really like those guys. Quentin Post is a great spot there. So tons of value there. Brook Lopez, I mentioned, and then the number 1 overall pick, DeAndre Ayton at 5,000 is a good one. Luka's in a great spot. The Kings in a great spot if you want to pay up for the big boys. Luka over Wemby, obviously, who's could be hurt. And then Paolo, Kawhi would kind of be the other big boys that we play. And then the mid-range, Bam looks good. Love these Rockets tonight. Durant, Şengün, Thompson. So that'll do it for me. Your boy Ham. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of March Madness. Appreciate you tuning in. Good luck in those contests. We'll see you at the top of the leaderboards. Just ship it.